What's up everyone, it's Q from RetroQ Gaming, back again with a new video with different footage this time. Yes, I know, it absolutely blew your mind. You don't have to tell me, it's okay. But anyway, we all know Assassin's Creed Syndicate is due out only on 8th generation consoles and PC later this year. So, the exact date of which is the 23rd of October, or should I say was. It's still out on the 23rd of October on PS4 and Xbox One. It's going to be delayed 4 weeks on the PC. So it's going to be launching on the 23rd of October on PS4 and Xbox One, and it's going to launch on November the 19th on PC. And they basically have come out and said it's to ensure that the PC version isn't an absolute piece of shit. So the official statement from them, anyway, at least, it goes, "We have introduced new improvements to our production pipeline and validation process, which allows us to focus on polishing, stabilizing, and optimizing the PC version very early on in the project. This has been one of the top priorities for the production team this year. The additional 4 weeks are for us to really bear down and finalize all of the polish, all of the optimization, to make sure the game and all of its systems, I almost said on all of its systems there, and all of its systems are stable when it launches, so it runs smoothly for all players starting on day one." Now, that was a statement made by Ubisoft Kiev's production manager, Sam Kovalev. Now, apologies if I messed his name up, I'm not too great on Russian territory names, and obviously it's a Kiev studio, so it's based in Ukraine. But anyway, I don't know how I feel about this. We all know it's because of Assassin's Creed Unity, which launched last year and was an absolute piece of shit to run. It was an absolute piece of shit on PC, it was an absolute piece of shit on Xbox One, and it was an absolute piece of shit on PS4. So it kind of went across the board that it was a technical and mechanical mess. It took so many months to be fixed, and even then you can argue that it wasn't really fully fixed. A friend of mine played it recently. Well, I say recently. He played it about 3 months ago. I think it was back in May. It could have been April, May. When he actually played it on the Xbox One, he had the most up-to-date version of the game because he downloaded it from the Xbox Store, installed the latest patch, and it was still fairly bug-ridden, and he mentioned that the performance was pretty substandard, but that kind of goes hand in hand with all the stuff we've heard of from here. Also, this does fit in with another thing that this one is, it's not so much a rumor. There's numerous reports on it, but it's never officially confirmed, simply because it kind of can't be. But we all know that the president of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot, he has been known to have said, you know, fuck the PC users, outsource the PC copy of the game to one of our Eastern European studios, just to, you know, sweep it under the rug and get it done. So who knows how that could be. This is also the same studio that handled the PC port of Assassin's Creed Unity. They have handled some of the other ones like Far Cry 4 and Assassin's Creed Rogue, both of which I've heard fairly positive things about from a PC port standpoint. So it could go either way on this point. But the fact that Assassin's Creed Syndicate has been, what it seems like, it's been graphically and mechanically pared down from Unity to get it more stable and more consistent and easier to work with on both 8th generation consoles and PC. They also, when I say that, Ubisoft also noted that they're working to optimize Syndicate on as many types of rigs as possible, which obviously means, you know, if you have low-end hardware, medium-end hardware, high-end hardware, or enthusiast-grade hardware, you know, the optimization will hopefully be there. And they say that even though the system requirements haven't been fully officially set and released yet, the publisher has confirmed that there will be no locks and on the game as far as frame rate and resolution goes. Ubisoft have also came out and said that the recommended system requirements when they are released will target 1080p 30 FPS gameplay. So basically, when the game hits Steam and Uplay and God knows wherever, when you see recommended system specs on there, that's going to aim to give you a 1080p 30 FPS experience. Chances are you might get a little bit better, you might get a little bit worse, depending on the current state of your system, even if you do have recommended specs. But obviously, if you've got better hardware, you'll get better stuff, you get better results. And if you have maybe a little bit weaker hardware, a little bit older hardware, you might get a bit lower, or just, you know, change the settings, whatever it is for you, or however you to get the experience you deem most playable and most enjoyable out of your Assassin's Creed Syndicate experience. So that's basically it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. The fact that it's actually been delayed by a month on PC specifically for this reason, and what you think how it might affect the console variants. Do you think they'll be buggy mess? Do you think they'll be a complete disaster like Unity was? Or do you think the actual 4 weeks on additional PC development will actually yield some proper optimizations and enhancements? So let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.